Hey everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, so first we're going to ask what's going on your side, Scorpio, and then what's going on your person's side. And then we'll ask what's coming up in the mutual energy. Okay. This is for my Scorpios. For what's going on the side of my Scorpios. Just gonna go one more time. Okay, so this is what's going on your side, Scorpio, in the connection with whoever it is that you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. Going on with my Scorpios. Okay, we're just going to get a few more cards to ask what is going on your side, Scorpio. Okay, all right. Okay, all really beautiful cards. So you may just be like really... Number one, finding your balance, but also somehow the readings for Scorpio lately have been like very balanced and very sweet. And so, you know, this may just be a time for you, Scorpio, of kind of like justice coming in for you, like where things have historically been maybe a little harder for you. I feel like this is just a time where like justice is kind of turning in your favor. Like a lot of what you've just poured out over the years is like starting to come back in your direction, and it's like where you've been busy filling other cups, this is like a time where your cups are being replenished when it comes to life and love. So I feel like you may be dealing with a Cancerian, maybe not, doesn't matter the sign. We've also got some Libra energy happening here. There's a couple other energies, but we're not going to get too heavy into the signs. But yeah, I feel like it's like something really nice is visiting your life with all these beautiful cards here. Chariot, it's like you're just at the wheel, you're at the helm, you're like driving your life right now. You're not just like sitting and waiting for things to come to you. You're like on it. You're going after what you want. And there is definitely some romance happening here for you. This is like a beautiful little romantic scene. So I feel like whatever connection you're in, that you're feeling some warmth and love and romance. And, you know, this person may be bringing out the inner romantic in you. I feel like this connection is like high chemistry that you're involved in right now. Like that you're feeling a lot of chemistry, feeling like the desire to be very physical with this person, with the Page of Wands here. But I also feel like you're in a space of like elevated being. I feel like you're getting a lot of clarity on what you want. You know, where maybe in the past things have been a little cloudy about like what you've wanted, especially when maybe times were a little bit tougher. I just feel like you've got your navigation system pointed forward, and you know what your dreams are now. You know what your desires are. You've gotten like clarity on what your wishes are. And I feel like you're doing a lot of work on higher learning right now. And I feel like that's just pulling you and helping you in this good direction. There is not one negative card here about what's going on with you. Um, and I feel like because you've gotten clarity on what it is that you want in your life and what you want it to feel like and what you want it to look like, um, I feel like you're just experiencing a lot of transformation, especially with Hierophant here and Death and Rebirth here. This is like elevating into higher learning and experiencing the transformations that come with that. So I feel, I just keep seeing a road in my head that you're just like straight on the path. You are on the path. Like, you know where you're headed, you know where you're going. You're not getting sidetracked in all the matrix, you know, you're just like, you're on the path and you know where you're going and you know what you're doing. And this is sort of bringing in this beauty and this love and this balance and this justice and this is like good. It's not like Wheel of Fortune, good fortune, but this is definitely a card of karma that talks about what we put out there coming back to us. And with all the surrounding cards, I would say that you've put a lot of good out there and it's time for this to revisit you, you know, but it's like something that this isn't just like by chance that this has happened to you. This is something that you have intentionally been building within yourself. It's like you're done with the baby games. You're done messing around. You're done with the messiness. And you're just like, you're like, you know what? I'm ready for things to be different. And this is how it's going to be. Like, you've just gotten like crystal clarity. And because of that crystal clarity, you're just I feel like you're experiencing rapid transformations. You know, not only one, but like a succession of transformations, if that makes sense. So, you know, this may not resonate with every Scorpio out there. This may just be the story of a couple people out there, and that is okay with me. Whoever is tapping in and needs this reading today is who it's going to touch base with. So take what you need and leave the rest. So now we're going to ask, what is going on with your person, Scorpio? What's going on your person's side? I'm loving seeing this energy come in for Scorpio. Like, since I started this channel, I've seen like nothing but beauty going on with Scorpios for the most part. And I think that's really beautiful because Scorpios that I know like had gone through some really challenging times. But in my personal life also, Scorpios that I know are going through a sort of transformative period and just where things are kind of getting lighter and easier and more beautiful. Not saying that life is still not hard, but I feel like you're getting your navigation together, you know, where you just start really getting that flow of knowing how to navigate life. And I think that's a really beautiful thing, because that's sort of when you're able to manifest in the things that you really want, and like where you don't let the little stuff kind of bug you out. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle one more time. This is what's going on Scorpio's person side. Okay, what's going on the side of Scorpio's person? Whoever Scorp is thinking about as they watch this reading. Scorpio, I almost feel like your energy is pulling on your person's energy. You might be in some type of soulmate connection where like as you energetically evolve, so does your person. And that's a beautiful thing when your energy pulls on somebody else on that sort of elevated path. But let's see what else wants to come out here. First of all, I feel like your person is wow. See, this is beautiful. So I feel like your person is going through a shift in perspective, right? There's definitely a perspective shift happening here. The way that this person had sort of been thinking of things, your person may have had some confusion coming into this relationship, right? Where they couldn't really see which way to go. They weren't sure if this was going to make them happy, but they're having like a total shift. And this is like, this came out in reverse. It very clearly wanted to come out in reverse. And I don't even really read reversals very often, but this wanted to be in reverse. So this is a perspective shift, but it's your person is like coming out of that energy of confusion and coming out of an energy. They're shifting. Listen, you've got your person has Hanged Man here and Wheel of Fortune. And this Seven of Cups being in reverse is nice because it means this is like an end to this energy. That's what the perspective is changing on. Your person is getting clarity on what they want also. And where your person may have been like sort of an anxiety person who wasn't really sleeping well and like overthinking everything, they're experiencing a shift. They're on this Wheel of Fortune, and they are this person who you're dealing with is in a high time of transformation with Hanged Man, Wheel of Fortune, and Death and Rebirth out here. This person is like in rapid flow of transformation as well. So maybe you guys are on a transformative journey together. I don't know what your story is, but your person is pulling out of confusion and pulling out of anxious, sleepless nights where they're stuck in their head, and they're having like a total shift. And what they're shifting into is joy, union, beauty, community. They've gotten crystal clarity on what they want. They've gone from this Seven of Cups and into Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords sees what he wants, knows what he wants, and runs right to it, and can be like a little bit impulsive. But honestly, if it's coming out of Hanged Man and coming out of Seven of Cups, this is more the energy you want to see coming off of a Seven of Cups, because this is where somebody's standing still, biting their nails, can't freaking figure out like which way to go, and they're in illusion and da 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 da. This is like a light a fire under their butt type of energy that like has made a decision and is moving straight towards it, you know. And this Knight of Swords is running straight towards joy and union, so that is really beautiful. And also, this person is also in a period of death and rebirth, which is a transformation of everything old that was sort of dysfunctional and funky and holding them back, and is moving into a beautiful new rebirth. So what is the transformation about? I just want to get a little clarity. Come back out if you want to. I'm not here for halfway energy. We want to, yes, okay. I don't know if there's distance between you, but this person has gone from Seven of Cups and Nine of Swords, which is very stuck energy, through change in perspective. The wheel is shifting. This is a favorable shifting into joy, into knowing what they want, moving straight for it. Transformation into, this is like a travel card, number one, but this is just like a convergence of ecstatic energy on this Eight of Wands. This is communication. This is momentum. This is fast forward movement. This is very opposite of Nine of Swords. This Eight of Wands, a beautiful thing to see it follow Three of Cups, because this means this person is in alignment. They know what they want, and they're just moving straight towards it. And so whatever's going on, man, with both of you, with transformation, it's like you're both on it, and in the best way. Like things are just transforming into this beautiful, warm, nice, forward momentum energy. But let's see what's in the mutual energy coming up between Scorpio and their person. I love to see that, where there's like transformation on both sides, almost like it's almost like team players working together, you know, at the transformation, which is crazy amazing, because it's not always like that. The transformation is needed. It's not always able to be done in union. And if you're not in union, then I believe that it means that you're both just doing the work on your sides, but you're both having massive success at doing the work. There's a lot of progress on both sides, on your side and on your person's side. A lot of progression and shift. Okay, so we're asking now about the mutual energy between Scorpio and their person. We're going to go one more time so we can get a nice clean read. Okay. So this is the mutual energy coming up in the near future with Scorpio and their person. And when I say near future, I'm asking anywhere up to 3 months. Could be a week, could be a month, could be 2 months. Yes, that's what we want to see. Okay, why are you showing up? 9 of Swords. Why are you back? 7 of Cups. Come on. Okay, I want to get some clarity on why 9 of Swords is here. Because it looks like you guys are like leaping into this connection. Do you want to be here? Yes. Yes. Okay. And why is 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles here? Okay. So, coming up in the mutual energy, right? There's gonna be a mutual leaping into you know, wish fulfillment, or at least there's a mutual desire to do so, right? But in the mutual energy, it's like you both, it could be because of past experiences, are both still a little bit in your head with worry and anxiety about this new coming together, but you've got potential for this beautiful new connection, this beautiful new abundant beginning together with roots. So try, Scorp, to stay out of your head if you find yourself going into these tendencies of this unhealthy thinking. Try to shift your focus to future orient your thoughts, right? But you know, at the same time, you've got, I feel like this is divine partnership, this with this 2 of Cups here, and I feel like that's why you're both kind of going through a period of transformation and elevation, right? It could be that there's just a little bit more work to be done on both sides, right? With the Moon card here, I'd say that there's, you know, there's still a need here for more learning about parts of yourselves that are unknown. So continue the transformation, encourage your person to continue the transformation journey. I feel like with these 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords coming out again, it just means that there's more work to be done on this journey, on this progression of transformation. But I feel like you're both sort of tapped into your intuitive energy. You've got 3 aces here. And generally 3 aces on the board means that the universe is bringing you a gift. It could be in the form of this relationship, but just heads up, this is a gift coming in on your path. You know, it could be, and this is the mutual energy. So like as a unified unit, you guys are receiving some kind of gift from the universe. And you've got the Star card here. So that's really interesting. So you definitely have like something is coming in a big way. But so there is still this tendency in this connection. And it may be more on your person's part because this energy was coming up more for your person, right? Where, you know, past stuff that we're still sort of needing to heal from and resolve. Can still come in and create a little bit of confusion. This 4 of Pentacles can sometimes be clinging on too tightly to anything. It can be money, but we're talking about love here. So I would say when this comes up in a love reading, it tends to be talking about a need to let go of the residue of past experiences. And I feel like with this, that's what this 9 of Swords is about, and that's what the 7 of Cups is about. And this 4 of Pentacles, I think there may just still be a little residue like a little fear residue when it comes to connecting in this really phenomenal way. Stuff from the past can kind of creep in and cause us to get in our heads and be a little bit worried. So just continue on your path of evolution. Continue on your transformation path. You already know what you're doing. And what you've got in front of you is this beautiful, abundant, loving new beginning. And that's just following out by the star card at the end of this reading, which is gorgeous. Listen, it's like you've got some stuff in here to work on in the mutual energy that involves a little worry, a little holding on to the past, fears from the past, the way that things have gone. There may be some fear of the unknown here going on, but also you've got 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Star card. So listen, no beautiful journey is without challenges. That's what I'm going to say. And I think it's very normal in the human condition to experience these feelings, yeah? And have things that we need to let go of and to get caught up in our heads a bit. But I think just overall, the energy of the connection looks beautiful. And so I would say just keep evolving, keep doing your work to continue to transform, and your person too, you know, is also on that, you know, journey of evolution. And so just be patient if you see these coming up for yourself or your person, these type of energies, you know, a little confusion, a little stuck in the head about the past and things that have happened in the past. You guys can support each other through this. This is a beautiful, abundant love here with 2 of Cups. This is divine partnership. There's a lot of love here. There's like no, you know, it's like, listen, there's some worry here and there's a little bit of holding on to past stuff and there's a little confusion, but there's no major toxicity happening here. There's no devil cards. There's no 7 of Swords. There's no like funky energy here. There's no bad intention here. This is just like people getting in their heads a little bit. So, you know, and that's pretty normal. So yeah, just keep on the learning journey, you know, keep elevating, Scorpio. You got this. To me, this looks like a nice connection, a nice connection with some normal aspects, you know. Nothing is without its little obstacles. So, you know, it's always going to be there in some way. All right, Scorp, so hopefully this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising for more information. If this did resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. But you just being here watching the video also helps me grow the channel. So thank you so much, Scorpios, for being here, and stay blessed.